I went into Maddie's house the other day to pick her up. We were going to go to the diner. I was looking at pictures on their wall. She lives with her parents.
Yeah.
And there was a picture of this little kid, and she was like, oh yeah, that was 2012.
Oh my gosh.
That was me in 2012. And I'm like, I was married in 2012.
Oh
That's the year I got married.
And I was like looking at myself in the car mirror, and I was like, are those lines around my eyes?
It was a couple of years ago that I started noticing fine lines on my forehead.
This is the first time I've really, because I've been like, wrinkles, whatever.
Yeah.
And I've always told myself, like, I'm going to age gracefully. I'm not going to, like, color my hair or make a big deal about it. Wrong. I have gray hair and I color my hair sometimes. Mostly just because I feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like...
you like it a little darker.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then I was like... Those are smiling lines!
Well, you're a happy person.
Yeah. But I was like, uh-oh. Also, when I see pictures of, like, people our age as babies with their parents, I'm like, wow, their parents look so young. Like, that's too young to have a kid. And then I'm like, oh, Brett's gonna think the same thing when he sees pictures of us with him as a baby.
You looked so young.
Yeah.
When you had...
Yeah. But I was 22, but yeah.
I was 20.
Yeah. That's, I mean, and that is young.
So young.
So young. But it's weird to... I don't feel like an adult.
Oh, there was a picture of Max when he was a little baby, and there was you with that long hair.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, man, Christeena looks so young. But that was just before you had Brett.
Yeah, I was pregnant then.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure... Was it at Bonnie's?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like when I was... First found out I was pregnant, I'm pretty sure. Around that time.
I think so, too.
But it was like... I see old pictures of myself, and I'm like, wow, that baby. And then I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel old. I'm not old, but I don't feel like I should be this old. No. And then I think, like, is that how my parents feel in their 50s and they still feel like, how am I this old?
They do.
You know? That's gonna be us.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, peoples.
How are you?
We're good.
Yep.
Well, sort of.
Kinda. Yeah.
We're kind of sick and tired. We're sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah.
But that's alright.
But we're here.
We are.
To film our February TBR.
I'm Jessica.
I'm Christeena.
And you're watching
Game of Tomes. Okay, so the only stuff I really have set on my TBR, I've already started. So this is kind of like TBR / currently reading for me.
Yeah. There's only one that I haven't started yet that I want to read.
Okay.
In February.
I have 4 to talk about.
I have 3.
Okay. So I'll go first with the one that I've been reading the longest, which is Assassin's Quest by Robin Hobb. It's the 3rd in the Farseer trilogy, I think it is.
You don't know?
No, I don't know. She's got a lot of trilogies, man.
She do.
It is the 3rd in the Farseer trilogy, and I started it in January with hopes to finish it. I'll probably finish it in February because it's been taking me a couple months to finish books. But
how are you liking it?
Sorry. I'm liking it. I mentioned in one of our previous videos that I was really struggling with it, and I was thinking about putting it down for now, but I didn't. I stuck through with it. I got about 30% of the way through, and it picked up. The pacing is definitely kind of odd, but things are happening and I'm way more into it, so I'm glad I stuck with it, and I'm almost halfway through it right now, I think.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I'm liking it much better.
Good.
I was really struggling with it, so
I really had planned on picking that one up before you got this far into it, but oh well.
Assassin's Apprentice.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Today is February 1st, and we have started our buddy read. Not we. Me and Nicole from Who Picked This Book, Carrie Louise is her channel name, and Megan from Tome Infinity, and Shelby from Read and Find Out.
Oh, cool.
We are all reading Dune by Frank Herbert, classic sci-fi, and I've read the first 2 sections. The chapters aren't numbered, but they're divided by like quotes, which makes it kind of hard to like break down into
buddy read sections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
We'll go from this quote to this quote.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly 100% sure what this is about. I know this young man goes to another planet called Dune, or Arrakis, and it's called the Spice Planet, and it's like used for, it's like mined for the spice, which I think is a drug also. I don't know. It seems like it's gonna be political, which I did not realize. So anyway, I really liked the first section. The second section was a little mustache twirly and cheesy, but we'll see how it goes.
When was it written? It's fairly old, right?
Yeah.
Sorry to
No.
interrupt you. But that's what it makes me think of, like...
1965.
Oh, I thought it was older than that for some reason.
No.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Spice up your life. The next book that I'm going to finish in February, I started it in January, is Game of Thrones. I'm reading this for Catch Up Book Club, hosted by Becca and the Books. We'll link that stuff down below. And it's a bi-monthly book club where you catch up on books.
Yeah.
And this year they're doing Game of Thrones.
So, there's going to be a live show discussion for each book every second month. So if you want to jump in on this, there's still time. You can read it during February, and at the end of February, we're going to have a discussion about it live.
Yeah, so I'm, you know...
Probably on Becca's channel, I don't know.
I'm a little ways into it. This is my second time reading this one, but I've never made it past the first one. So I'm excited to get into the books because I've seen the TV show, all of it, and I know that the books differ, the TV show differs from the books, and I'm excited to see in what ways, because in the few ways I've heard about, it's very intriguing, and I want to find out more. So, yeah.
So, for our in real life book club, we have Strange the Dreamer is what we're reading in February by Laini Taylor. I have started listening to the audiobook.
I have as well.
The narrator is okay.
Yeah.
It took me some time to get into it. He's a good narrator, but sometimes I just have to like rewind him a little bit and listen to it over again.
Yeah.
Do you have the same?
I haven't rewound it, but I do want to go and read some chapters, synopsis, or summaries, just to kind of, like you said you were doing, just to kind of make sure that I'm not missing anything, because he's got that tone of voice that I'm really bad to just kind of like drown out and like not listen to sometimes. He's a great narrator, you know, but it's just...
Basically, what it's about is this boy man.
This boy man.
He's an orphan and a librarian, but he is enamored with this lost city whose name magically disappeared from everyone's minds. And everyone began to believe it was just a myth, and it's very Atlantis-y.
Yeah.
It's very the story of Atlantis, and he meets up with this alchemist who is not a very good guy, but he might have some information on this lost city.
I don't think it'd be spoilery to say he's traveling to the lost city.
Yeah. In the beginning, he does figure out that it is a place, and that he was not crazy. It's not just fairy tale.
Yeah. And so now there's this band of people who have come together to try and go to this lost city and save it, but from what? We don't know.
Yeah.
So, it's pretty good. We did read Dreams of God and Monsters.
Daughter of Smoke and Bone.
Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy by Laini Taylor, and we enjoyed that pretty well.
And this seems very similar.
Yeah. That's
almost like it's in the same world-ish.
Yeah. We should look that up at some point. So, yeah. I know it's a very popular book, so I'm excited to see where it goes, but, you know, cautiously.
Sure.
Okay, so it's finally happening.
Yay!
Saga Volume 9. Because I've had it for like 2 months now.
2 months?
I don't know. It's been like since December, right?
It's a month. It's been a month, right?
Okay. I've had it for a little while.
Okay, a month or two.
Long enough to have read it multiple times by now. So I started it this morning, and I wanted to finish it so I could talk about it in our January wrap-up, even though it's February right now. But I'm not gonna. But I'm gonna read it today, and I'm gonna finish it today.
Good.
So, there you go. Stop yelling at me to read it already. I'm doing it.
You should...
Looking at you, Ashley.
You should box me when you get it done, because
I will.
Okay.
I will. I'm like barely into it, but I was worried that I wouldn't remember everything because it's been a little bit since I've read 1 through 8. But I'm finding as I go along, you know, I'm picking things back up. So, yeah. I'm excited. But I've heard it's heartbreaking. So, you know. That's it. That's all I got. I just want to finish what I'm currently reading. That's my only goal.
That's a good goal.
Thank you very much. Well, they're Game of Thrones and Assassin's Quest are pretty big.
Thrones.
Wow, what is wrong with me? Game of Thrones and Assassin's Quest are both like over 700 pages. So.
Yeah. If I have time, I was thinking about picking up Endurance by Scott Kelly. It was the astronaut that spent a year on the International Space Station, and I want to read his memoir or listen to it.
Oh, cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, I hope to get to that one in February. I don't have it, but if I have time, I'll
get it on audio.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's it. Those are the things we want to read in February.
Let us know if you have read any of these or plan to.
Yeah, and if you're gonna join in on our catch-up GOT.
Yep.
Hashtag.
Check it out on Twitter. You can find the links for that stuff below as well.
Yeah. What up? When you play the game of Tomes,
you read or you die.
Come be our friend. Social media links in the description below.
And we hope you're reading a great book. Bye.
They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So darken your clothes or strike a violin pose. Maybe they'll leave you alone, but not me. All together now. Teenagers, yeah, they're living shit out of me. They could care less.